history is not on Derby County's side today as they go for 3 championship wins on the spin for the first time this season. Bramall Lane has rarely been a happy hunting ground for the Rams, and host Sheffield United are on a 5-match winning streak over Derby here. Carlton Morris now, Agyemang. And Derby have a corner out of it.
I always think centre forward should go for goal there. Brilliant from Morris to turn and play a lovely pass. There's the turn. Great run from Agyemang, back foot run. Touch there, I would have taken the shot on left foot.
Looks like this is going to be delivered straight into the Sheffield United penalty area. Whipped in by Ward and headed in! Carlton Morris at it again. Derby's number 9 puts them in front at Bramall Lane. Derby fans haven't had much to celebrate here through the years. Is today the day that changes?
He started the game brilliantly well, Carlton Morris, and he's got a goal. It's a brilliant ball from Ward. That's why he's in the team. He's got wonderful, wicked delivery from set pieces, right on the money, into Carlton Morris. He has to get ahead, get away from his marker. It's poor marking. Doesn't stay with Morris. He gets ahead of him and gets a firm headed contact with the ball.
Chris Wyler's side's not used to being behind against Derby County. Looking for an immediate response, won't get it there. As Derby try to come forward on the break. Ward. Brereton Diaz is down the middle. This is Brereton Diaz. Still Brereton Diaz. Well, he would love a goal against his former side. And Michael Cooper had to be sharp there.
Well, he had a different option down the left-hand side, but as soon as he takes it onto his right foot, edge of the box, former club, he's never doing anything but taking the shot on. Decent strike, and Cooper makes a decent save as well.
Ward to take once again. Headed on by Clark, it's time! And Morris was closest to it at the back post. Derby not happy with some of the challenges in there. Carlton Morris very close to making it 2-0.
Well, another really good delivery. Clark gets the flick, a little flick from Agyemang as well, I think, who's on the 6-yard area on the line, and then just evades Morris at the far post.
Works through toward O'Hare. That's a brilliant tackle from Matt Clark. A goal-saving challenge from Derby's defender.
Here's the challenge from Clark. It's a brilliantly timed challenge. O'Hare was going to get on the end of it. Little flick, caught a little bit too high in the first place, but what a challenge from the centre-half.
Space for O'Hare. Wide for Ogbene. Peck's in the middle in space. Crosses deeper instead. And Campbell nods it over the top.
That's a really good chance from Campbell. Free in the box, free header. Got to hit the target. And it's all Derby's doing because they don't clear the lines. They don't get the ball forward. They try and overplay. Try and get out of tight situations. When you're hanging on to a 1-0 with only a few minutes remaining, a really good chance for Sheffield United.
As this second half gets underway, Derby looking for a 3rd consecutive championship win and a first victory at Bramall Lane for 14 years against a side who have really struggled to get going, and Derby might have a chance right from the restart. It's Morris looking for his second. Morris! What a finish! Derby strike again, just 19 seconds into the second half. Carlton Morris at the double. Derby at the double at Bramall Lane. Is the heartache here over?
As soon as this back pass is wayward and Morris is free, it's up to him whether he's got the composure and the quality to finish it off, and he certainly did. His head's always up. He's always looking at the position of the goalkeeper. He's always staying composed. As soon as the keeper goes down, look at his eyes, little look up, dink over the top, and it's a brilliant, brilliant finish. What a goal from Morris.
Bobby Clark for Derby. Gets it back from Carlton Morris. Lovely play. Adjeman is the option to the left. Adjeman. Past Matos. Can't get past Ogbene, although they made a bit of a mess of that, Sheffield United. And I think the referee said penalty. Well, in the middle of that melee, I think it might have been a Sheffield United arm. Japhet Tanganga leads the protest, but Derby are going to have the golden opportunity to make it 3-0.
Well, I was fully expecting him to give a free kick for Sheffield United because Adjeman uses his arms here to make the foul. A little shove maybe. There's a foul before the Sheffield United player goes down, but he does handle it. Here's the foul, little arm around the Sheffield United player. The second one, he goes down.
Carlton Morris for his hat-trick. Bottom corner. It's all smiles for Carlton Morris. Derby County in dreamland at Bramall Lane. That away end is bouncing. 14 years of herd at Bramall Lane are coming to an end this afternoon, courtesy of Carlton Morris. The protests continue from the home players, but Derby have a 3-goal lead.
We're never in any doubt who was going to take it and what the result was going to be. Already got 2 goals. Steps up with a penalty. Little shuffle. That final step that he always makes. And he finds the bottom corner. Brilliant penalty. A brilliant performance from that man. 3 very, very different goals. He signals there.
Here's O'Hare. So I've got his body in the way. Now Ogbene with the cross. McCallum coming in. Beaten away by Zetterstrom.
Another really good chance from a header. McCallum at that far post. Really good ball. Ogbene down this right-hand side. Clever little reverse pass from O'Hare. Just drops it into that far post. Wingback gets his head to it first, but doesn't do enough to beat Zetterstrom.
Bounce around in the area. O'Hare's onto it. And Sheffield United have one back. Callum O'Hare has looked as likely as anyone in red and white this afternoon to find a way through the Derby defence. There'll be no 3rd consecutive clean sheet for Jakob Vidal Zetterstrom. O'Hare has Sheffield United on the board. And maybe, just maybe, the comeback is on.
We don't do enough with the first and second. O'Hare picks it up and finishes it really well. As you mentioned, he's been the brightest Sheffield United player.
Matos, one of the Sheffield United substitutes. Floated across toward O'Hare, he found it! And Zetterstrom with another really important save. This one isn't over.
I'll be looking to change it down this left-hand side. Bring someone on with fresh legs.
One last header for Matt Clark, perhaps. It is 3 championship wins in a row for John Eustace and for Derby County, who rewrite history with victory this afternoon. A first Bramall Lane win for 14 years. The first time they've scored 3 goals here since 1972. Carlton Morris with his first career hat-trick. The first midway through the first half, a fine header from a corner. The second coming just 19 seconds after the interval, capitalising on a poor back pass and finding a brilliant chip finish to make it 2-0. And then his penalty just after the hour mark consigning Sheffield United to another defeat and making it 3 wins on the spin for Derby. Final score at Bramall Lane: Sheffield United 1, Derby County 3.